Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Work in Progress Wednesday and we're going to do a couple of different things. We're going to work on some stuff that I've got in progress, but we're also going to go through all of the wonderful things I've colored this month. I know I don't normally do this, but I figured I've colored a few things that I actually really like, so I might show you. So we're going to go through that. We're also going to go through a couple of things that are going on in April. So I hope you're all ready for those. Easter is coming up and my birthday's coming up and all different things are coming up in April. So we will be going through what I'm going to be what is going to be going on. There we go. Words are hard. What is going to be going on my channel in April. Hopefully we'll have at least 1 or 2 parties. That should be fun. I want to have a party for my birthday. And I also am getting really close to 1,000 subscribers. So I want to have a party for 1,000 subscribers. And of course, we can't have parties without party favors. So I do have a couple of different giveaways going to be going on as well. So let's get started with going through the things I have colored this month. This is the Big Kids Coloring Book, Fairy Houses and Fairy Doors, Part 1 by Dawn D. Boyer. Absolutely fantastic lady. I did do an interview with her on Special Sunday as well. And this was done with the Farben colored pencils, as well as the gel sticks, the crayon gel sticks, and of course a little bit of white crayon, white coloring. My goodness, my words are just not working at all today, and it looks like I'm going to have some troubles with my internet as well, just for fun. So this was done with the Farben colored pencils, the King Art crayon sticks, I used them dry, as well as some different bits of gel pen. And that is in the Big Kids Coloring Book, Fairy Houses and Fairy Doors. And the next one I did is A Fairy Secret Reading World by Heather Valentin. This is a Patreon picture, and this was colored with, let's see, I have them all written down because I don't remember. This was colored with the Caran d'Ache, the Dew Drops, some glitter pen, liquid pearls, and stickles. I threw everything but the kitchen sink at this. But I've got sparkle here. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. And the gel pen, of course, is the white. And I've got some stickles here in the yellows. Lots of different things going on in this picture. Absolutely beautiful picture, and the Caran d'Ache did really well with it. This one is the Unicorn Grayscale Coloring Book by Jade Summer. This one I did with markers, as well as the Spectrum Noir glitter pens. I used the glitter pens on the edges. I don't know if you can see it, but it's all sparkly there too. So this one here, hopefully I've got it in plastic because I took it out of my book. This is Fanciful Fantasies by Julia Sperry, done with Brunzeal Design colored pencils. And of course some stickles on her ears. Here, I'll take her out of there so you can see. See, I did stickles on her ears. Hi, Deborah. Thank you. And I think she just turned out darling. I just love her so much, and I use stickles and glue gel pen on her necktie and her laces and stuff. And this one is done by Adorable and is from Adorable Animals by Jane Madej. I colored it with Nione colored pencils and pan pastels for the background. And after I sprayed it, it went a little dull. I don't know why. Usually brightens it up, but for some reason I think it's because it's a grayscale. It took some of the color out of it. And the next one is in the Kanoko Ugusa Minuet de Bonheur. I'm probably saying that wrong. And this was done with the square Brute Funers. Absolutely adorable book and wonderful, wonderful pencils. Nothing else, just the square Brute Funers on this one. And the next one, of course, I had to do one for, let's see. I had to do one for St. Patrick's Day because, yeah, St. Patrick's Day. So this one here is still in the book. It was done with the Starjoy colored pencils. This is the 50 Spring Miniatures by Kamelia Angelkova. And I think it turned out pretty good. I did a rainbow background. It's not perfect, but none of my backgrounds ever are. I try to do them, I really do. And I do believe this is done with the gel crayon. And then I did some Easter ones. This is another one done by Heather Valentin. And it's another Patreon picture. This one is out of the Easter book that she gave us in our Patreon. It's got some glitter gel pen there. And like I said, it was done with the Starjoy. There's glitter gel there. All the little dots are glitter gel. I don't know if it's sparkling or not. Nope, not at all. Hi, Minerva. So that one there. And then this one here is another Easter one that I did. It is Jane Hankins, A Little Book of Easter Treats. I used the Art Track colored pencils. And that's all I used on it, was just the Art Track colored pencils. And I just think she's darling. Absolutely adorable. And last but not least whatsoever is for Monya March. I did two pictures out of Monya Gates, Color My Dreams book number 1. Let's see if I can find them. And they're close to the back of the book. And I colored this one here with the Fuyi colored pencils. And I will say that the Fuyi color pencils is a 200 color pencil set, and they are back in stock. So if you were waiting for those to come back in stock, they're back and they're on sale. So just to let you know. Absolutely gorgeous picture, and I had so much fun coloring this one. This one I did in Monya March on stream. And this one is done with the Derwent Color Soft colored pencils and a little bit of the ink for the background. And I absolutely loved coloring her. It was so much fun. And those are all of the things that I have colored in March. Excuse me. I've got little tags everywhere now. My goodness. So, there. I'll move all that stuff out of the way. What I'm working on today, and what I have been working on, is on my Tips and Tricks Tuesday, I've been working on Colored Pencils 101. And I didn't want to bore everybody to death with coloring the flowers on this picture, so I will be working on that today. Well, thank you, Minerva. I hope everybody has been having a wonderful day and a wonderful week. It is Wednesday, so of course it is the middle of the week. So we've only got a couple days left, then it's weekend. So and we've got Deborah and Minerva in chat. Is there anybody else working? What are you guys working on? Nobody's working on anything? Well, I had Nightbot before. I've had Nightbot pretty much since before I started the channel. When I was on the other channel, I implemented Nightbot. He likes to put people in timeout for using caps. You're working on an Easter picture in Symphony of Cute Animals. I don't have that one yet. I've been trying to curb my enthusiasm for purchasing. And in April, I'm not allowed to buy anything. So I have a couple of things still coming in from China, from Wish and AliExpress that I've been waiting for all month. But I'm not allowed to buy anything in April because April is my birth month. So in our house, we have a rule that we're not allowed to buy anything for ourselves in the month of December or the month of our birth. So for me, it's April. For my husband, it's May. Because if we do, the other person, the other spouse, has nothing to buy those people. The deli emotions. I'm so down about those. I have them. I bought them. They came in. And I'm on the fence on whether to send them back or not. They don't have the cutesy names that I really wanted. And I wanted them because I bought them for giveaways. And I think the cutesy names are so uplifting. And like I said, when I bought them for myself, I bought them because I was depressed. I love coloring them with, yeah, exactly, Deborah. The Walmart mess. Yes. And well, I bought them because I love the names in them. I hope you got the 24 set with the adorable names. So yeah, I may have to take a trip up to Walmart today or tomorrow to return them. So it sort of takes away from my giveaways, but that's okay. I have a couple of others up my sleeve. Good. Okay. So you got the 24 count from Amazon with the cutesy names in them? I know, that's exactly what I thought too, is that's exactly what I wanted them for, was the emotion names. That's why they're called emotion colors. Yeah, okay, good. Aren't they adorable? I just love the names in those. If you haven't seen them, I did review them on my channel earlier. But these are what we're talking about. And these are Color Emotion colored pencils. And they're a triangular pencil. And they have these most adorable little names and pictures on them. I'm going to switch you over to the close-up so you can see them a little bit better. So like this one is called Bold Black, and it's got little lions on it. the one I really like, there's one, Cozy Brown, has little cups of coffee on it, or yeah, tea or coffee. And they're just the cutest things. And they're so uplifting. And they are currently on sale for, I think, $16.99 on Amazon. Like charming fuchsia. I just love, 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 love them. I know it's hard to see the silver on the screen, but funny yellow, warm yellow. There's some just really excited red, energetic orange, things like that. And I just thought they were the bee's knees. So when I saw Deborah tell everybody that they had them in a 36 count, I thought, oh, cool. That would be so awesome for uplifting giveaways. Plus, more colors. Who doesn't need more colors? So I bought them, and Walmart sucks. Oh, good. Okay, I'm glad you got them while they were on the sale price instead of $19.99. But anyway, that's the conundrum with our Walmart shopping and the emotion colored pencils is the ones from Walmart say they're emotion colored pencils, but they have no names on them. They have no numbers on them. They have nothing on them where you can match them to the color name. Yeah, absolutely. The ones that you get at Amazon in the 24 set do have the color name, the cutesy names on them, and they're fantastic. What else was I going to talk to you guys about today? Of course, we are coming up to almost 1,000. Goodness, I can't believe there's 1,000 people that want to see what I do and what I enjoy and actually sit and watch me. That I find that so surprising. I really do. But we are coming up to 1,000 subscribers. And once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I want to have a special subscriber party for that. And I hope that you will all join me for that, because I am going to have a couple of things that I will be giving away for that. Oh, another thing I want to talk to y'all about, if you didn't already know, and you're not a part of our Facebook group, I think most of the people in our Facebook group may already know, but I had an auction on the channel a little while ago of 3D printed things that my husband makes. And I have set up a little store for them in the Facebook group that's in the albums. So if you guys want to buy any of the things that were on auction, there is a retail store area that you can look at them and purchase them from. Hi, Terry Lynn. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're having a great day. So if you want to purchase any of the things that we had up on auction with the 3D printed coloring storage solution type stuff, you can definitely do so by looking at that album in my Facebook group, which is kind of cool. Yeah, that's the thing with videos, isn't it? Is you get watching some and the next thing you know, you're behind on some. And are you filming or just watching? Because I know that you've put out a couple today. Well, today and yesterday. I think I've watched them all, but I'm not positive. I have to go through. I went and took a nap, and then my mom called. So then we know we can't nap when mom calls. Another thing that I was going to talk to you about was another party that I'm going to have. And if you all remember, I had the Christmas party. Well, my birthday is on April 20th. Oh, okay, just watching them. No, it was the other one. Shoot. Tanya. Tanya, I've been watching all day. On the 20th is my birthday, which is a Tuesday. So I was going to ask for your guys' opinion on whether I should have that on the Tuesday or if I should do it on Wednesday, which is a normal live stream day for me, or if I should wait until Sunday and have it on, or have it on the special Sunday before my birthday. What do you guys think? Yeah, I get to actually have a birthday party where people actually show up. Nobody ever comes to my birthday party. But also, I'm not a people person, so my husband shows up. That's the only one that really matters, right? So what do you all think? Do you think I should have it on the Sunday before, on the Tuesday, which is my birthday, or on the Wednesday after? On the Tuesday of my birthday? Okay, we'll have it on the Tuesday then. Tuesday's a hard day though, with people working and whatnot. I just got to figure out a good time. I know that there's quite a few that watch my tips and tricks Tuesday for the one-on-one class. So I'll take a look and see when the best time is for that. Because I want to do it live, so. And I have a couple of special things that I will be, well, because you can't have a birthday party without birthday favors, right? Without presents. That wouldn't be fun. So on my birthday, I will be giving away, I'll show you here in just a second. I just want to finish this part of the flower. I will be giving away, let's see if I can find them. Nope, that's not them. I put them away here somewhere. Oh, I should really stop doing that. I have two different boxes here underneath my desk. One is for colored pencils, one is for watercolors and inks. And it's where I put my giveaway things and stuff like that. And I put the pencils in the pencil box so that I wouldn't lose them. And I think I may have lost them. Isn't that fun? All right. Let's see if I put them in this one. No, must have put them in this one. And I wasn't going to show you. And this is what I get for thinking I won't show them and I won't bring them out. And then have my brain go, yeah, I'm going to show them. So we have those. And we have those. And where's the other one? I know there's another one in here. I really got to stop putting things away, I think. I will have to find them, but those are the other ones. And I have another set here somewhere that actually has the pencils in them. Okay, so these are the things that we will be giving away on my birthday. So I have a 24 set of the Marco 800s, which is the square regular colored pencils. Hi, Karina. I'm doing good now that I can get my breath. Yes, exactly. I put them there because I have extra sets because I'm a full set hoarder. But yeah, so we have the square Marco C800 24 count and the C820 pastel 24 count. I will be giving away one set of each of those, as well as a 36 count of dual tip brush pens by Tenmint. And these are really nice. So those will be given away on my birthday, April 20th. So hopefully everybody tunes in for that and joins me for my birthday party. I've got other things coming in too, but they're not here yet, so I'm not going to tell you about them. I've got a big one coming in for hitting 1,000. Actually, I've got a couple of biggies for hitting 1,000, but I'm not going to tell you about them. Well, it's my birthday, and we got to have party favors. Come on. And I might even be giving away a couple of different 3D printed things that my husband makes as well that didn't sell during the auction, but we'll see. I like to keep them on hand. My husband went through. Oh, thank you, Deborah. My husband went through all of my 3D printed stuff, and for Easter, he wanted to know what I wanted for my Easter present because I can't eat candy or anything like that. So for Easter, he went through all my stuff and reprinted it in this gorgeous maroon wine color. So all of my storage stuff is printed in this maroon wine color. It's really nice. So those are the things that will be going on for my birthday. And I'll set it up, and I'll put up a party notification so everybody can ring the bell and get the notification. I just got to do a little bit of research on when is the best time so that everybody has a chance to join. And of course, we'll be sending those out to, and I will try to limit that to US residents, just because the shipping is really difficult. And I really worry about shipping it overseas and that sort of stuff, because it's just a pain. And they're, with COVID and everything else, they're putting things in quarantine and keeping things. And hi, Sue. And of course, all of the rules and whatnot for giveaways and that sort of thing are in the description below the videos. So if you could please read through those and understand them, that'd be great. How are you today, Sue? I'm going to actually switch you over to the close-up camera so you can see what I'm doing. Oh, well, thank you so much for joining me. A first-timer, yay! That's exciting. This is my work in progress Wednesday video. I also do another live video, which is more of a color along on Saturdays. I'm so glad you could join us, though. That's really exciting to me. So if any of you are familiar with my Tips and Tricks Tuesday coloring videos, my Colored Pencil 101, this is the picture that we're coloring in that lesson. And I'm just going through and coloring up the flowers so that I can move on to the next part of the picture without boring everybody with coloring just flowers. Thank you. And I'm using the Starjoy colored pencils, the 120 set. So with our 1,000 subscriber goal, I will of course be hoping to hit that sometime in April. So keep an eye on it. If you see me hit 1,000, know that there will be a special Sunday right after that hit. And of course, I will make sure that I put it up so that everybody can ring the bell and get notifications of that. And there will be some really big special prizes when that happens. So keep an eye on that as well. Yeah, they're really nice. I really like them. They're a really good pencil for what what the cost of them are. Of course, don't get them wet, that sort of thing. They say it's only with budget-friendly pencils, but I have Prismas and other things like that as well, and I don't want to get them wet either, so. A virtual jigsaw puzzle. How is that? How do you do that, Susan? I like jigsaw puzzles. I've never done a virtual one, though. Yes, the Starjoy 120. cool. The 72s are different. So if you look at the ones that they have in the wrap, I've bought those before as well, and they're completely different. I'm glad you got the 120s. So. Oh, I'm sorry, Sue. Didn't see your question until just now. I completely missed it. I gotta start reading more. Yeah, these are the Starjoy 120s. Yeah, oil pencils, I really enjoy them. Depends upon which ones you ordered. That I have had a couple that say they're oil pencils, and they're really, really not. They're not very good at all. But I'm a pencil hoarder, so Deborah gotcha. Yeah. I actually really enjoy these ones. Um, I find that they're quite smooth. They lay down very, very well. Like I'm not putting a lot of pressure on this at all, and I'm getting a good layer of pigment down. The only thing, like I said, with most colored pencils is, don't dump water on them. You dump water on them, you're going to end up with the pigment moving. So I'm going to have to go through my entire collection at some point and test them all and mark my wonderful book of swatches on which ones move with moisture, so that I can make sure that I don't use, say, watercolors with them or something silly like that, which I don't normally do anyway, but sometimes I get a brilliant idea. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I do as well. And then I got hooked on them. Okay, I will take a look at that. I don't have a tablet, but I'll see if I can do it on. Yes, I do have full set syndrome, and I am a pencilaholic. Yeah, exactly. So I just want to go through and check and see which ones move more and whatnot. And no, absolutely. Castle Art pencils are not um, as good as Prismacolor. They're a good pencil, but they're not as good as Prismacolor. Prismacolor are a lot softer. You have to kind of get used to a harder pencil to actually really be able to work well with the Castle Arts. Pardon me. Coffee. Need coffee. But I have pretty much every pencil that you can possibly color with. Absolutely, they're not as creamy. Prismacolor are a really soft, creamy pencil. I prefer oil because when I first started coloring, I was really heavy-handed. I'm just now starting to understand and clue into how to use my Prismacolors without mashing them, if that makes sense. Because I mash things. I have all sorts of ones. I love my Holbeins. I love my Faber-Castells. I love my brute funers. For inexpensive ones, for budget-friendly ones, I like the Fouilly and the Brute Funer. More expensive ones, the Holbeins, the Faber-Castells, I think it's the Lyra is another good one. God, I have so many of them. Yeah, Holbeins are a really expensive 150 set that you can get at Dick Blick's. Dick Blick's is the one that's selling them now. The Brute Funers that we're talking about is a square Brute Funer. They look like this. And they're really, really nice. They're a good soft oil pencil. They're not so soft that they mush, but they're soft enough that they glide. The Starjoys are a good oil pencil as well. No, they don't. They're a wax base. I can't remember what color I was using. But the Starjoys are an oil as well. The 120 set is really nice. I found that the 72 set, although they're nice, they're a lot harder than the 120 set. Another one is Delhi, is another good set. There's a lot of them. Yeah, no, they don't. Unfortunately, I don't know why Prismacolor only has wax-based pencils, but I guess Faber-Castell, cornered the market on that, and they just figured we're not going to compete with that. I don't know. That's just my thought. Because Faber-Castell and Lyra, I can't remember if the Caran d'Ache are oil or wax. I'd have to look. I think my Pablos are wax. Quite sure the Caran d'Ache are wax-based. Yes, the Sharpier Farben are another one that's absolutely wonderful. I really like those too. Like I said, I have so many of them, and I love every single one of them. And one day, I will actually go through and spend a couple of hours with you guys and go through each and every one of my sets. I have, oh my goodness. I'll say this before my husband gets home. I'm in Oregon, but I do have almost 60 sets of pencils. So I will try to go through them all. And I do go through them one at a time on my Collection Mania Mondays. So. Hi, Angie. I use the cheaper ones, such as the Starjoys, the Square Brute Funers, that sort of thing for day-to-day stuff. I find that I don't have to be careful with them. So, because replacing them is cheap enough. I find with my more expensive ones, I'm a little bit sparing with them, because even though you can purchase them one pencil at a time, they are expensive. Even at one pencil at a time, it can be really, really expensive to replace them. So I'm really sparing with my expensive ones. So my Brute Funers, my Sharpier Fairbairn, the Starjoys, the Deli, the Fuyi, those sorts of things are the ones that I will reach for day to day. If I'm doing a special project, I'll go with my Holbeins or my Faber-Castells. My Derwents, things like that. Up until recently, most of my pencils have been budget friendly anyway. So, hi Tammy, I'm so glad you could make it. You've made it to my live stream. Well, I don't need to. I just I try to give each of my sets as much love as possible. But growing up in lower income family, I tend to cherish my more expensive things more. Yay! So you're working hard, or are you hardly working? What are you doing for the last day of school before holidays? Yeah, I have to talk to Emily still on how to get that all set up, because I really like the hashtag thing that she does, or the exclamation point. That's really cool. With our Nightbot, I've had Nightbot for quite some time just to keep chat from being spammed and to do my giveaways and stuff. But I like the way that Emily uses it. You're coloring a world to wonder, not even pretending. That's awesome. That's wonderful. I actually just got mine in, so I will do a quick flip through of it probably tomorrow, and then I will color in it. But I want to do the flip through first. I don't know where this frog came from. It just crawled down my throat, and I think it's making a nest there or something. What time is it? Okay. So what else was I going to talk to y'all about? I have it all written down here. Just because every time I go through and I think of all these wonderful things to bring up, and then I go through and don't bring up any of them. So I wrote them down this time. Yours is delayed. That sucks. Yes, Emily is a pro at streaming. I love her streams. I have borrowed a few things from her streams. And I even completely forgot to turn the music on. Tammy's pretty pro at too. I really like Tammy's streams too, or her videos. Yeah. So what picture are you coloring in it? Tammy. Thank you. The nice section garden. I'll have to look for it. I have quickly flipped through it, but I really haven't had time to completely go through the whole book. And I have a rule that I won't watch reviews of something that I've purchased myself. I watch quick little flip throughs, or I'll watch little bits of a flip through. But even Emily's, when she did her flip through, I actually turned off the sound so that I wouldn't get I wouldn't copy anything, if that makes sense. I don't blame you at all, Deborah. I sound the same way. I do the same thing. I just want my crayons. I want my book. Just give me my stuff. My husband says that it's absolutely adorable. My husband had never seen anybody react to Christmas the way I do, and it was funny. He says it's better than watching children on Christmas, he said, with the way that I react to Christmas. I just like Christmas. It's fun. It's one of my favorite times of year. And I'm not sure if I enjoy getting presents as much as I enjoy giving them. But even then, it's always fun because, presents. The house with the flowers on top. Yes, I saw that one. I noticed that a lot of them, and I know that people have probably already said this in their flip throughs, but like I said, I turn off the sound on flip throughs so I don't get ideas and copy anybody, because I just don't want to do that. But I did see that a lot of the pictures are in Flourish, but I also noticed that they're better than the ones that were in Flourish, if that makes sense. Like the picture that I use for my Collection Mania Monday is a picture out of Joanna's Flourish book. But in this book, she has that picture, but she has extra parts to it, which is really cool. I was really thrilled to see that. So I'm going to have to make copies of it so that I can do my Collection Mania Monday with it. Because some of the pictures that are extra that aren't in Flourish are just fantastic. And I heard back from the lovely little lady that won the coloring books on Tips and Tricks Tuesday. And she is working on a picture right now out of those books, so I hope to see that soon. That'll be cool. And I'm hoping, what else? Oh, I'm hoping that people get the pictures in for the spring fever in our Facebook group so that we can have a good ending to that contest. I have contests going on everywhere. Oh, and I also heard from one of our auction winners, and she got her stuff into her, and she's all the way in Canada. And she said it all arrived in perfect condition too, so. Yeah, I noticed that too. Yeah, I'm so thrilled with the little, I like the little things that are in there so that I can quickly color something small. I like to be able to show, like when I do my reviews, I want to show you what the pencils can do, but I don't want to sit there for hours coloring an entire picture, if that makes sense. And I don't want to just, scribble a bit on a paper. Well, yeah, and exactly. And if I'm buying a coloring book that's pricey, I will watch a flip through. But if I'm purchasing a book to do for the channel, I don't put the sound on so that I'm not copying somebody else's commentary, if that makes sense. I'll watch the flip through, but I won't listen to the flip through, if that makes sense. Okay. Oh, we're almost done the picture in this book for our Saturday color along. So I hope you guys are coloring along. And then, of course, the next one we're going to do is out of the Joanna Basford. But this one's coming along quite nicely, if we can find it. Isn't it cute? We've just got 2 little spots left and then the background. I think it's moving along quite well. I was hoping to have it done before Easter, but it'll probably be done. Well, if we work extra long the day before Easter, we might have it done before Easter, but we'll see. Yeah. Are you in the US, Angie, or you're not that far away, are you? Oh, that's good. I'm glad I make some sense. Sometimes I say things and I go, "Did that make sense?" I hope that made sense to everybody else because it made sense while I was saying it, and then I thought about it, and I overthink everything, especially things I say. So sometimes I'll think that I'm saying something the right way, and it will just make horrible sense after I think about it. You haven't got Minuet yet. Well, it is a expensive little book. And that's another thing that, I also have a tendency of doing is I'll buy expensive books, and then I'll be very gentle while I'm coloring in them. But yeah, so that's one of the things I do with, especially with flip throughs of books I'm thinking of buying, is I will, especially since I started the channel, is I'll turn off the sound so that I don't copy anybody. I don't want anybody thinking that I'm copying what they're saying. I get self-conscious about it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the shipping on that would be a little bit high. Oh, Tammy, are you still there? Are you still in chat? Oh, that's cool. I like that. I hope you get it soon. It's just such a sweet book. And the paper in it is so nice. Did you want that book for your April event? Good. I'm glad that I'm not the only one that's like that. I sit there and I go, I don't want to ruin this book. Yes, they are. And I take them out and I give them love and I put them back. The ones I have extras of, I tend to use more often, but I don't have extras of Holbeins or Lyras or that sort of thing. Wonderful. I'm so glad that you're joining us. All the way from London, Rosario. I hope I said that right. Who's leaving us? Deborah. Enjoy your dinner, Deborah. Deborah's not leaving us. She's just going to go eat, which is fine. Well, I don't have to send it to Australia. If you have a U.S. winner, I can send it to whoever won in the U.S. from the U.S. And that way you don't have to ship it to the U.S. and spend that kind of shipping money to here. And I can just ship it from here to a U.S. person. Message me on Discord after the stream, and we'll talk about it if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine too. And if you can't tell, I just stuck my tongue out at you. That's the great thing about only looking at my hands. You don't see what my eyes and my mouth are doing. Otherwise you'd be sitting there watching me with my tongue sticking out the side of my mouth as I'm trying to concentrate. Who else does that? Does anybody else do that? Am I the only one that does that? Sit there and bite my bottom lip or stick my tongue out a little bit trying to get something right? As if that helps, right? Going really heavy-handed here. I don't know why I'm being so heavy-handed today. Oh, what did you say, Tammy? Why did it take it away? You're not allowed to take things back. I saw part of it. You're swatching the Marco squares. So the C600, is that different than the C800? Because the ones I have are C800, I think. Let me see. Yes, the C800s. Exactly. Okay, good. I'm not the only one. Yeah, I definitely have brides telling you to, yeah, forget doing that. I don't do makeup, so I can't even do my own makeup, never mind somebody else's. Is that terrible? Although it might be easier to do somebody else's, I can leave my glasses on for that. Okay, so those are different. Cool. And how are they turning out? Are they nice and smooth like the other ones? Because the ones I have are colored barrels. And boy, are they ever soft. They're not as soft as, well, no, they're about the same softness as the Brute Fortuna squares. Okay, so the C600s are watercolor? Huh. Interesting. Somebody got me thinking that I need to get Inktense. I don't know who that could have been. Tammy. Nabler. But I'm kind of afraid of them, so I'm going to be watching more of your videos using Inktense. So I did an entire month of watercolor in May, and I'm not very good at it. I did a few things that were pretty nice, but I was thrilled with the way they turned out. Inktense are, yeah, it was so you. Wasn't me. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't use watercolor very much, so I don't have a lot of watercolor pencils. I have a couple of different sets, but they're really low end, so they're not very wonderful. Girls, anybody out there do watercolor that is a good set of watercolors that are a good budget? Where are you located, Sandy, before I ask? Because, I know Tammy and Angie are both in Australia. Yeah, I can understand that, absolutely. The ones I have that I've used for years as actual colored pencils, because I didn't know they were watercolor until my mom saw me coloring with them one day and said, you know why your pencils look so dull? Because they're watercolor pencils. You need to activate them with water. But I colored with those for forever, not knowing that they were watercolor pencils, and that is where the addiction to colored pencils began. Oh no! Let me know how they turn out. I haven't bought the watercolors. You can't send them back, or so you were trying to order the square boot funerals and you got watercolors? Well, that's not a bad price either. The ones I got were at Hobby Lobby, and they're called Fine Touch or Michaels, one or the other. But they're really nice. They are quite pigmented once you add water. And they're not expensive. My husband wouldn't at that point wouldn't, pay more than a few dollars for them. Well, that's good. Well, I'm glad you got them for a good price, Tammy. So I don't know if you ladies were here when we talked about it, but on the 20th, April 20th, I'm going to have a live event, and we're just going to sit and color and chat, and we're not doing anything mind-numbingly, well, not even mind-numbingly. We're just going to do whatever we're going to do. I'm going to, think of a couple of games and whatnot because it's my birthday, and we're going to have a bit of a birthday party. So I hope you can all join for that. And it'll probably be in the evening so that people in the UK and that sort of thing can come and visit. Okay, Minerva, hurry back. Don't make him run. So keep your eye open for that announcement so that you can hit the reminder button. And of course, if I ever hit 1,000, I've got some things planned for that as well, just for the fun of it. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I'm going to have a birthday party where people might actually show up, other than my husband and my children. And you can drink as much as you want and not have to worry about getting home. That's the best kind of party. And I've got prizes and everything. Hi, Aspie. Hi, Rosario. Okay. Yeah, okay, I think I know which ones you're talking about. Yeah, I think they came out before the ones that I have here. The ones I have here, um, I'll show you in this box. Don't look at the box. I'm going to be reviewing them on Friday. I'll switch over to the main camera. So the ones that I have here are these ones, which are the C800s. And they're square. They're a lovely pencil. I hope the other ones are just as nice. And the pastel ones I have heard are the same as the Marco pastels that I have, which I can't show you because they're in their bag. How are you today, Aspie? So I hope those are just as smooth as these are, because these are really, really nice. Nice and smooth. Aren't they? They are so pretty. I just love them. And if you watched my review on them, I did do a comparison. That's good to hear, Aspie. I did do a comparison on the Marco Square pastels against the Holbein pastels, and most of them are a very, very good match. So, you just bought the 48 set too? Yeah, I bought the 24 set and I had a couple of issues with it, so I sent it back and thought, well, I'll buy the 48 set instead because more colors. Because hashtag more colors. Yeah, so I'm going to get together with Emily and set up all of the exclamation points because I just love those. But I did go through and compare the Marco pastels to the Holbein pastels, and the color of them was almost a perfect match, which was really cool. They're a little bit harder than the Holbeins. Holbeins are a little bit softer and a little bit more pigmented, but otherwise they're great. Aren't they lovely? I saw that on your stream. And when was your birthday? Because I missed it. I missed Tammy's birthday, so I don't know when it was. Oh, the 11th. Well, happy birthday, although I am very late. Oh, choo-choo train. I've got lots of them. I can tell you all sorts of pencil sets you need to have. My dog is howling at the train. Aspie, don't get me started on pencil sets. I have full set syndrome, and I am a colored pencil addict. So this we have reached the pencil addiction hotline here. But those pastels are really lovely, and I love the fact that they are a very good alternative to the Holbeins. They're a much cheaper alternative to the Holbeins, which is really nice. Yes. I was really quite surprised on how close they came to the coloring of the Holbeins. But they're really close. And the good thing is that yeah, um, my birthday party is going to be before I hit 1,000, so um, I might not have to worry about monetization. My husband's always saying, "Well, just make sure that you don't do anything to mess up your monetization if you want to go that route." And it's like so many different things are so many different rules on it, though. I'm still astonished that I'm even close. Well, if you have the Marco pastels, then you don't need to worry about it because you've at least got some of them. Some that are comparable, quite nicely comparable. You know, if I didn't find my Holbeins on sale as cheap as I did, I wouldn't have them either, so. I got a really good deal on those, so. So I'm just gonna, I think I'm gotten as far as I'm gonna be able to get with this stream on this picture because I don't want to go past an hour and a half because at 5 o'clock, Ray Colors, and I hope I'm pronouncing that properly, will be doing a live stream, and I'll throw the link in the chat here because I want us to all go over and bomb her channel at 5 o'clock. I want us to invade. and show her the love because she's coloring one of my favorite artists, and it's just fun to do. Yes, the Black Widows are really nice too. Like I said, I'm really hard on colored pencils, so the wax ones I find I mush quite a bit. So I have been very careful with doing things with my colored pencils on waxes and stuff like that. I've been working little bits at a time into my coloring. Yeah, they do. They have some really beautiful colors. Not as interesting of names as the other sets, but absolutely gorgeous colors, and it does complete the set. If you don't have them and you have the Black Widows, you're in order to complete your set and get all of the ranges of colors, you definitely need to have the Monarchs, in my opinion. So at 5:30, or at 5 o'clock, I mean, which is in 3 minutes, I want everybody to hit the link that I posted in chat so that we can all join Ray Colors on her stream and get all the people over there showing her some love too, because she's just an absolutely lovely lady. And her coloring is phenomenal. And she's coloring one of my favorite artists. So it's a win-win-win-win situation. Yes, full set syndrome does exist, and I do have it. I have it horribly. Ask my husband. He still says to me every once in a while, "Why do you need all those colors? Why do you need all those pencils?" Yes, Ray is amazing. And after he started with the 3D printing, he stopped asking me that. So I want us all to join into Ray's stream at the same time and all say hello at the same time, just to have fun. The poor girl, she's not going to know what hit her. I love watching her color. Yes, the pencil holders are awesome. This is the one he printed me for Easter. He redid them for Easter for me and did all of them in this Marlowe color. It's really cool. And they're so cool because I can just, all my pencils in one place. He was going to print me one for every colored pencil I have. I told him I don't have enough room on my desk for that. He didn't believe me. Well, when he first started making them for me, I only had 3 or 4 sets of pencils, so it wasn't as much as I have now. But the Uni Posca Mitsubishi colored pencils, the 100 set, is what gave him the idea to do that. He just made it bigger and better, and fit better, more pencils and more different sizes of pencils instead of just the one size. He took the concept and ran with it and made it better. All right, guys, let's all hit this link. Everybody hit the link. Thank you all for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Of course, remember to relax, color, and stay safe. I'm going to sign off for now. I want everybody to hit the link. Let's go over and invade Ray. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. You have a fantastic day, a wonderful day, wonderful evening, and remember to relax, color, and stay safe. I will see you over at Ray's. Bye for now, guys.